The three most wicked kings in the Bible. The last one will shock you. In ancient Israel, while some kings led with wisdom, others ruled with an iron fist, bathing their kingdom in blood and becoming the most feared and hated rulers in history. These weren't just bad rulers, they were monsters responsible for some of the most gruesome, shocking, and horrifying acts in history. And the last one? His story is so evil. His own body betrayed him. Number 1, King Ahab, the puppet king who sold his soul. Ahab was the kind of king who had everything, but wanted more. He was weak, power-hungry, and completely under the control of his ruthless wife, Jezebel. Together, they turned Israel into a nation of idol worship, slaughtering anyone who dared to speak in God's name. But his worst crime? Murdering an innocent man for a vineyard. One day, Ahab saw a vineyard he wanted, but its owner, Naboth, refused to sell. So Jezebel had him falsely accused and stoned to death, so Ahab could take what he wanted, and God saw it. Then came the prophecy. The chilling words of Elijah rang through the air. Dogs will lick your blood where they licked Naboth's. And that's exactly what happened. Ahab was shot in battle, bleeding out in his chariot. His soldiers washed the blood away, but dogs came and licked it up, just as Elijah foretold. Ahab wanted power, but he died in humiliation. Number 2, King Manasseh, the butcher of innocents. If Ahab was corrupt, Manasseh was a nightmare. He ruled longer than any other king and filled that time with unimaginable evil. He built altars to demons inside God's temple. He summoned spirits and practiced witchcraft. He burned his own son alive as a sacrifice. He murdered innocent people until Jerusalem was drowning in blood. For years God warned him, repent. But Manasseh laughed in God's face. Until the day Babylonian soldiers stormed his palace. They captured him like an animal, chained him with hooks, and dragged him to Babylon. There, in the darkness of a prison cell, the great King Manasseh broke. He repented, begged for mercy, and God gave him a second chance, but it was too late. His crimes had already doomed Israel. His evil could never be undone. Number 3, King Jehoram, the cursed king who died, rotting alive. Some kings face judgment in war. Jehoram, he was judged from the inside out. The moment he took the throne, he murdered all his own brothers to secure his power. He abandoned God completely, leading his people into idolatry and destruction. But then came a chilling prophecy from Elijah. God will strike you with a disease until your intestines fall out. At first, nothing happened. Jehoram kept ruling, kept sinning, but then the pain started. First, a dull ache in his stomach, then a sharp, twisting agony. His body began decaying from within, his organs rotting away. Day by day, for 2 years, he screamed in agony, his body breaking down piece by piece. And then it happened. His intestines literally fell out. He died alone in excruciating pain, and his own people were so disgusted that they refused to bury him with honor. A king who killed his own family died as a man whose own body destroyed itself. These kings thought they were unstoppable. They thought their power, their armies, their thrones could protect them. But Ahab was slaughtered in battle, his blood licked by dogs. Manasseh was dragged away in chains like a worthless beast. The message: God cannot be mocked. Power will not protect you from judgment. So, which of these kings do you think was the absolute worst? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe.